92Q, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this morning on this beautiful Sunday morning, October 25th, the 298th day of 2009. Only 67 more days left in the year. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Wow, it's already the end of the month, and before you know it, it'll be a brand new month. November, and of course, Thanksgiving. Love those times. It's time you spend time with the family, and especially the meals. But also remember those that are less fortunate than you. And of course, 92Q will be helping out the homeless this year, once again, and those less fortunate. So we'll have more information on that. Beautiful day is in store today if you're going to be out and about. Of course, Mother Nature is letting us know that winter is almost fast approaching, but sunny skies today. High of 68 down to 42 tonight. And as you start your work week on tomorrow, sunny 72. A little slight chance for rain on tomorrow night, but on Tuesday, more of the wet stuff. But you have to appreciate that in order to appreciate the sunshine, right? 67 only for a high on Tuesday, and Wednesday, hump day, back to sunshine. 72 right now, patches of fog. So if you're going to be out and about driving this morning on your way to church or your place of worship, foggy skies. 36 now in America's Music City. Thank you so much for joining us as you do each and every Sunday morning, because without you, there is no us. And that is the reason why we're here, to bring you what is going on not only here in Metro Nashville, Davidson County, but around the state and around the world. And of course, I'd like to always thank my producer, Ms. Yolanda Beach. And without you, I cannot do the program. So thank you so much. How you doing this morning, Yolanda?
I'm doing good.
All right. Now, President Barack Obama has declared the H1N1 virus a national emergency.
That's right. I read that in the
It's getting rough. And people are standing in lines waiting to get this flu vaccine, hours or perhaps the flu shot.
Right.
And we understand some of the flu shots are limited some places, but the Metro Public Health Department, I believe, is still offering the flu nasal mist. It must be between the ages of 2 and 49 years old. And some of the at-risk people, of course, you can go first.
But we're going to have more of that coming up on the show, right?
Right, right. In fact, next Sunday, our guest is Dr. Millie Collins.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that, too. Dr. Millie Collins, of course, is from Meharry Medical College, and he'll be here to tell you the difference between the swine flu, or the H1N1, because we've given it two different names, and the seasonal flu shot.
Right.
Have you had your shot yet?
No,
Okay.
I've never had the flu shot.
You've
The
never
way
had-
I see it, if everybody gets the flu shot, they're
Right.
going to get the flu and
Right.
can't give it to me.
Okay, all right.
But don't listen to my philosophy there.
Well, if you have hesitations on in regards to getting that, of course, joining us on next Sunday, Dr. Millie Collins from Meharry Medical College will be here to tell us the difference between the seasonal flu and the swine flu, the H1N1 virus, and of course, you may make up your mind after that. But thank you, Dr. Millie Collins, who happens to be my personal physician, by the way.
Yeah.
Had to give him a little shout out.
Yeah.
And he's excited, and I'm excited about him being on the program. All right, that is on next Sunday. This morning, this is our candidates forum. And of course, as you always know, that politics controls you from the time you're born until the time you die. You need a birth certificate when you enter this world. You pay taxes, you vote for people in between, and unfortunately, when it's time for you to make it on home to the good Lord, walk around heaven all day, then you need a death certificate when you leave here. All right, just to prove that you're gone, but God bless you. This morning, as you may remember in the news recently, there was a special recall election for Metro Council Race District 5. The incumbent council person for that district is Representative Metro Council member Pam Murray, and she has a challenger, and he is Nashville Attorney Jamie Holland. And of course, we invite you to join in on the conversation at 737-9292, and of course, we want your views, we want your concerns and your questions. You question the candidate and find out more about him. So let's begin with the challenger for District 5, and that is Nashville Attorney Jamie Holland. I'd like to take this time to welcome you to Let's Talk. Good morning, Attorney Holland. How you doing?
Good morning.
All right.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Hey,
It's a
thanks for
pleasure.
being here. And thanks for coming by Family Day in the Park. That's where we first met.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Cedar Hill Park.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Oh, there was a lot of people turned out. But now there is a special recall for Metro Council race in District 5 against the incumbent Pam Murray. And you are challenging her for that seat on November 12th. Well, let's first find out who is Attorney Jimmy Hollins? And why are you running in this race?
First of all, I'm a Christian. Christ is number one in my life. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a child of impossible circumstances. I'm a child of poverty. Had a single mother raise me. My parents were separated for the majority of my youth, raised by my grandparents a lot of the time. My mother was an addict and an absentee. I had an absentee father. From there, get along about high school age, we moved to a rural part of Tennessee, in West Tennessee. Adamsville, graduate high school, go to UT in Knoxville. Major culture shock coming from Memphis to McNairy County.
That's one town they used to call it. And Nashville's number 2 town, but I believe Nashville.
Right, number 1 population, Nashville 2, although the state capital. From there, I went to UT to undergraduate school. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. Spent some time in Knoxville working. I always wanted to be a lawyer ever since I saw the movie To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Great story about Tom Robinson and Atticus Finch.
I remember
also because of
Gregory Peck was in it.
Gregory Peck was the actor.
Okay. Tell my age a little bit.
He was Atticus Finch. You know, Harper Lee only wrote one book.
Right.
And that was it.
Yeah.
But also John Adams, the second president, is a hero of mine. Another reason I wanted to become a lawyer. He represented some British soldiers back during the prior to the Revolutionary War, because they were charged with murder. Nobody wanted to represent them. British soldiers over here need a lawyer. Well, John Adams knew that he was going to lose his personal reputation in law business to take on those types of clients. He did it anyway.
Right. How long have you been practicing law now?
Since 2006.
Okay. All right.
I came from Knoxville here to go to the National School of Law, because you couldn't. Any other traditional law schools, you have to sign a pledge where you can't work during the day. Well, you know, when I got dropped off of college, my parents gave me $50 and said, you know, you better find a way to make it. So I had to work during the day. So I worked all during the day and went to law school at night, three nights out of the week.
Right.
So
and from law to politics.
I also lobbied the General Assembly for a multitude of clients, and have been doing that. This will now be my 5th session lobbying the General Assembly. So very familiar with government and, you know, the operations of government, not only at the state level, but also represented a neighborhood association this year at the Metro Council level. So very familiar with the operations of government. And like you said when you opened the show, you know, politics beginning to end. But as State Senator Doug Henry recently said, I'll copy on him a little bit. You know, I'm Tennessee born, Tennessee bred, and when I'm dead, they'll call me Tennessean dead.
There you go. Absolutely.
You know, but also, you know, another reason I wanted to become a lawyer and, you know, live where I live. You know, John Adams said, people and nations are forged in the fires of adversity. You know, we all face adversity. We all have circumstances. And the reason I moved to the community I live in now is because no matter what your circumstances are, you can get where you want to go, no matter what. Well, along the way, it's not like I did it all on my own. No such thing as a self-made man or woman. I had a little help along the way. And I'd like to be there to